From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way from our Sunset Gower studio offices. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Super Bowl Blitz is on. And as game day nears, all eyes are on State Farm Stadium, the Glendale, Arizona gridiron, about 370 plus miles from here.
Where do you want to sit?
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin. Go Rams! Aw, they didn't make it this year, but remember this time last year when SoFi Stadium was home turf? Doug Kolk and I sacked that stadium. Play it back, Coach. Oh, the glory days. Now, Arizona's on the scrimmage line, but before the tight pants and cleats compete with the coin toss for a kickoff, DK and I huddle up and go long for an eagle's eye look at Super Bowl City. Hut!
Cheers to big game.
I won a Super Bowl in the same stadium.
I didn't think I had a fear of heights.
Yeah, I made it to the top.
For the big game tailgate. Cheers.
Let's go! Now, just because Super Bowl 57 is not in our backyard, that does not mean you're in a timeout and have to sit on the sidelines. This Saturday at 7 p.m., score big with KTLA's Big Game Tailgate as we tackle this year's most fascinating football facts.
We have a world-class facility with the State Farm Stadium.
State Farm Stadium opened its doors back in 2006.
And you know what I learned? It can seat 63,400 people for football games and more for bigger events.
Just being in that arena, it's one in which you can hear the crowd, and if they're on your side, it's a great feeling.
I'd give it easy a top 3 place to play.
State Farm Stadium has the first completely retractable grass field in North America.
The whole field is on a giant track, and it takes about 70 minutes for it to roll in and out.
The roof has retractable panels. In the hot summer months, they keep it closed. In the cooler months, open.
So we're at the Pat Tillman Plaza and Memorial.
Tillman was a former Cardinals safety who left the NFL to enlist in the Army after 9/11. Tragically, he was killed in combat, and this memorial honors his sacrifice.
This is the Great Lawn located directly across from State Farm Stadium.
It's such a cool space. This is where people tailgate, they picnic, they hang out before the games. February 12th marks Arizona's 4th time to land the nation's top sporting event. And to get into championship shape, the field recently received a $150 million plus makeover. And you know who fans could catch on the Super Bowl sidelines this season? Philly football legend Donovan McNabb. The retired Eagle flew west and now calls Cardinals country home.
Everyone talks about their Super Bowl experience and everything that they enjoy, and they always kind of go to the game. I go every day leading up into the game, and just the excitement. It just felt like the breath of fresh air. People forget a couple years later, I think it was 4 or 5 years later, we come down here to play in the NFC Championship and get that close again to getting back to the Super Bowl.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? How's everything?
God, so nice
All right,
to
good,
meet you.
good. Our table's back here.
Are you hungry?
Sure.
Okay, so we're here at Ocean Prime, which I understand is one of your favorite restaurants.
Yes.
You've resided here for a long time. What else do you do here in Arizona?
Well, I enjoy working out. I enjoy training now. We're doing stuff with Kara Sports with my wife and a lot of her friends. And we just want to make sure that the opportunity is given to each and every individual, not just males, females as well.
Tell me about what it's like to be in State Farm Stadium when it's full and it's packed and that crowd is excited. What is that like?
Well, you know what? I treat it just like we were back at the lake. It's kind of you on the playground. You know, everyone always asks the question, do you regret anything? And I don't, because I think it makes us who we are after the game is over.
Oh!
Yeah, that is awesome right there.
Wow.
So Ocean Prime is an energetic, upscale seafood and prime steak restaurant, handcrafted cocktails.
Have you ever seen a tailgate with one of these?
No, no, and I'm guarantee if they did have one, people would come from everywhere.
Yeah.
Calories don't count on game day.
Okay, I'll toast to that.
Cheers to big game tailgate.
Cheers! So nice meeting you. Yay! Okay, Donovan McNabb knows how to eat. Oh my God, that was so good. And get this, Americans are expected to spend over $14 billion on Super Bowl snacks. Wow! So what doesn't cost a thing plus scores 2 points more for no calories? Consuming KTLA's weekend special Big Game Tailgate, and LA Unscripted has your sneak peek preview before the snap. So don't lace up yet. We'll be right back shaking it up with more Gridiron Greats.
We're in the bubble, about to shoot with the Arizona Cardinals cheerleaders, and I believe Dana's already here.
Oh, I can't do this stretch anymore. I hurts. Ow.
I actually grew up being a Cardinals fan. That's like a huge part of my family. I grew up loving football. There's a feeling when you walk into the stadium, and sometimes when you're standing on the field, you know when it's so loud, it's quiet, and you just kind of like are in your head and I'm like, I can't believe that I'm here.
We are so excited. Like, we want to rally the whole valley and have everybody come together and just like celebrate how big of a deal it is that the Super Bowl is here and that Rihanna's performing.
Welcome back to LA Unscripted, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, playing on LAU's home field, our offices here in Hollywood. Other than KTLA, what is everyone tuning in to catch? Super Bowl 57, of course. Now, I know the Rams aren't in it, but we just wanted to show them some hometown love. Go Rams. And as fans rush to State 48 this weekend, KTLA's Big Game Tailgate Special finds what makes Arizona such an awesome end zone. Now, LA Unscripted with a pigskin preview.
There are a lot of great restaurants here in Arizona. There are a lot of concerts.
The weather, just overall, I would say is definitely number one. It's just super sunny, super nice. There's no humidity.
Arizona is really an incredible place. You know, one of the best things about here is our quality of life.
I bet at sunset it's so pretty.
Looking at some of the attractions that we have, obviously places like Desert Botanical Garden are going to be absolutely beautiful. It's a really great way to also see the Sonoran Desert. I love telling everybody you could be walking the streets of downtown Phoenix, exploring our art scene, drive 40 minutes and you're kayaking the Lower Salt River. I think the Super Bowl coming to Glendale is incredibly exciting.
Want more inside scoop on this year's Super Bowl City? My best call, watch Saturday's Big Game Tailgate. Doug Kolk is my co-captain, well, teammate, and we scramble all over Arizona to give you the play-by-play on where to find all of the action. Another reason fans scramble to State Farm Stadium?
Extra point for the first ever sports book at an NFL stadium.
So we built the BetMGM Sportsbook right on the Great Lawn, which we think is one of the best tailgate experiences in the NFL. It's the first of its kind, and it's very unique, and we feel it's just a great fan enhancement to the game day experience for our fans and all the stadium visitors. Welcome to the BetMGM Sportsbook.
Thanks for having us. This is amazing.
It's a multifaceted entertainment venue. It's a restaurant on the first floor. It's a bar on the second floor. There's TVs everywhere. There's betting windows and kiosks. There's food and beverage.
Those look amazing.
My favorite on the menu, so.
Oh, we'll put those right here.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my God, this is like the perfect tailgate food.
Right?
Build your bets.
Build your bet.
Yeah, Super Bowl, we have fans from around the world, so we're really excited for them to see the sportsbook and enjoy it on game day.
Go big or go home, right? Okay, here's a safe bet for quarterbacks throwing a tailgate turn up. Want everyone to have a ball? Get Gronk, of course.
What's up, everyone? Chris Gronkowski, former NFL player for the Dallas Cowboys, Indianapolis Colts, and the Denver Broncos.
Chris Gronkowski's brother, Rob Gronkowski. I was a tight end in the National Football League. I played college at the University of Arizona and played professional with the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We loved playing together in high school. We had a lot of fun. I was a sophomore, Chris was a senior.
For someone who's won 4 Super Bowls, what's it like playing in Arizona, the big game?
I won a Super Bowl in the same stadium versus Seattle Seahawks. That was my first Super Bowl I've won. After you get your first one, you know, you kind of get addicted to it. Once you get 1 Super Bowl, you want 2 Super Bowls.
From chasing championships to shaking up the business world, the Gronkowski brothers are now scoring touchdowns in sales with their protein shaker company.
Chris, take me back a little bit and tell me what it was and why you decided to come up with this idea.
I was done playing in the NFL. I was here in Texas. It was super hot out. Went to the gym. By the time I got there, the bottle that I was using was a plastic shaker. Just sweating, took a sip of it. It was warm. And I just, at that point, was like, why isn't there something out there that can actually blend and mix powders, but also keep your drink cold? So we created this patented twist and agitator. This will actually break up the powders. It also twists right off, making it super easy to clean. But what people really loved about it was the fact that it works as a strainer as well. They'll then also use it to party. It does work really well as a cocktail shaker. So we got on Shark Tank. It was 6 months into the company. We had about 80,000 in sales. We had our 5-year Shark Tank anniversary. We've sold over 1 million bottles at this point.
Yeah, that's just a start. It's like winning a Super Bowl. That's in the past now. You got to go for the next one and then the next one. iShaker.com. Get yours now.
And we are not done shaking things up yet. LA Unscripted sneak peek at KTLA's special Big Game Tailgate is back before you can throw a flag on the play.
Tonight we play it wild, blue skies and bedroom eyes. Gonna take me over, cool down champagne on ice. Wanna feel your lips on mine, living in a moment. Put your hands on me, it's pure ecstasy. Chilling with you feels good, feels
good. As fans are gearing up for the big game, we're taking you inside Super Bowl City, and Glendale, Arizona has something for everyone.
My first year in the NFL was, when they first launched the State Farm Arena. So it's amazing to see. The energy is crazy. Hey, Big Game Tailgate. I'm Cameron Colvin. Never stop. So growing up as a 49er fan, as a kid, you don't know what the magnitude of those players are. You fast forward X amount of years, and having the opportunity to play for your hometown team was just truly amazing. I've been in Phoenix since 2013. I came to rehab my ankle when I got hurt, and it was just a beautiful city to be in. It was very diverse in a sense.
We're about to throw some axes with Cam. I'm excellent. Get it? When people come to Phoenix for the Super Bowl or just any time, what are some must-see things that they should do?
Food, food, and food. Whether you have Michelin star restaurants, you have your hole-in-the-wall taco joints. I'm a food guy, so I'm always seeking the restaurants.
3. Oh! What is your passion now?
Now it's about business, building teams, and giving opportunities to similar people as myself.
To sum things up, you were clearly the best.
Clearly.
Thank you.
Obviously.
You hit the wood by accident.
Oh, that was a good one.
You know, music also helps you get your head in the game. Now we get amped for game day with a Grammy Award-winning DJ's Big Game Tailgate playlist.
You know, more R&B, a little bit of rap, hip hop here and there.
Yeah by Usher, Crazy by Pitbull.
I listen to Yanni, you know, something that's inspirational, motivational because of the position that I play in.
Music is really what sets the tone in life. I won a Grammy for a song. It's called Uptown Funk. I remixed this song and I'm very blessed. It is the Super Bowl of music. Whether it's a wedding, you know, a birthday party, or warming up for a big game, pumping people up, win or lose. And music is a big part of that, especially at halftime. And this year, one of my favorite people that I've worked with is performing at halftime, Rihanna. I made a playlist, the obvious things. I put a bunch of Rihanna songs in there. I put big records to kind of like pump you up and get the party started. It's called Big Game Tailgate. You can find it on Spotify.
Okay, who's excited for Riri at halftime? You know, J-Lo was one of my all-time favorites. I mean, Katy Perry was awesome too. Ooh, The Weeknd was good also. But now, a local LA dancer who was in J-Lo's show, she knows the drill.
I definitely think that the halftime show is the most exciting part of the Super Bowl. I think any dancer in the industry has a goal of dancing in a Super Bowl, and I danced for J-Lo in the Super Bowl in 2020. Behind the scenes preparation for Super Bowl is intense, crazy. We rehearsed for about 2 months leading up to the actual game. J-Lo was there at every single rehearsal. Big Game Tailgate, it's time to play.
Okay, some more tailgate trivia for you. Katy Perry's 2015 performance is the highest rated halftime show yet. And now from one iconic play to another, time to huddle up.
I played in 3 Super Bowls. The first one was here at the Rose Bowl. We played it against the Minnesota Vikings, Super Bowl 11. I watched the Super Bowl, gone to a few. It's kind of funny. You get that feel kind of comes back to you. This is my son. This is Solomon Lawrence of Solomon Designs.
This is the first time we feature this tracksuit, custom design for my dad. It's gray and black, which is reflective of the Raiders.
This is perfect for tailgate. My name is Henry Lawrence, and if you're not watching Big Game Tailgate, you are missing out.
So what team takes home the Lombardi Trophy? I don't have any idea, but what I do know, the Cardinals' home stadium in all of Arizona is stunning, and trust me, I am not full of hot air.
This skyline, this is unbelievable.
Oh my God, and look at all these balloons taking off behind us. This is so amazing. But is that how high it goes?
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, no. I think I might have to pass this one off to you, Dougie.
Rainbow Riders is turning 40 years old this year. We fly about 45,000 passengers a year in the Phoenix, Albuquerque, and Colorado Springs market, and we're the largest balloon ride company in the United States.
Have fun. Let's go.
All right, Dana, I see. You're full of hot air.
Be up in the air for 45 to 60 minutes. The scenery, the desert landscape is just stunning. And the weather here, we get 330 days a year that are flyable. Probably about 70% of our guests are tourists that come on in. We have wedding proposals, we've done weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, we've dropped ashes, bachelorette parties.
Today's actually my birthday. So when I was talking to sisters about wanting to celebrate, we thought Phoenix was the perfect place. You can't really beat a sunrise.
What made you come here and want to do this?
I'm actually in town for a wedding, and I was like, I'm here. I have to do something big.
Wait, is that the historic Biltmore where Big Game Tailgate is staying? I think I see Dana.
As far as getting a view of the North Valley area and all the way down to the stadium, the State Farm Stadium, this is a great way of doing it. If you want to do this, I'm going to encourage you to book early, and you can finally check it off your bucket list.
Time out, coach. Do not put me up there. I'm scared of heights. But what you can count on this weekend, watching KTLA 5's Big Game Tailgate this Saturday at 7 p.m. Join me and Doug Colt for your all-access pass to Arizona's State Farm Stadium and all the tailgate the town has to offer. Where will LA Unscripted be next? You never know. Score! We'll see you next time.